Hello everybody, welcome to H&H Express Model N Scale Trains. Welcome to another live stream on the Tuesday. I'm just checking if the camera is correct and if the sound is good, so just let me know in the chat. So I hope everybody is doing great. So let's see who is in at this moment. I see Anthony Dodge. Hey, welcome Anthony Dodge. Congratulations with the marriage of your son. I hope you had a very nice time last weekend. I see Mick92. I saw Ivo coming in. Ivo van Zon, welcome. Peter Jackson from the Chettle Heat and Tom Houston. Let me see if I did miss anybody. Just let me check. System is a little bit slow today. I started everything back up because I was off several weeks, as you may have seen. So let me see. Okay, sound is good. Thank you, Peter. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that works as well. Oh, let me see. Yeah, that's plans. That's cheating. What plans? My plan or your plan? Everybody has their own plan, right? So let me see if it was this. If I can just get over the terror of flying. Okay. Was it that bad, Anthony? So let me see if everything picks up correctly. Yeah, okay, sound is good. Yeah, that's it. Did I see anybody else coming in? Let me just double check on this one. So that would be Anthony, Tom, Mick, Ivo van Zon, Peter Jackson. Yeah, that's everybody. I have everybody on the list which I have. So it's a small group. Well, who knows? Maybe some more come in. Usually they come in a little bit later, or they, yeah, especially in the US, it's still in the afternoon there. So it's what is it? Just over 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard of Eastern Daylight. So they still need to work. So I will see who else gets in. So yeah, you may be seeing something here in the background. I have. I'm checking if the channel is running correctly because I did some tests. So yeah, welcome everybody. Since it's the same group as always, I'm not going to repeat the live streams which are there. If there were new people in, then I would definitely show the live stream as well. So, but how was everybody doing the last 2 weeks? Because I didn't do a live stream for 2 weeks. Had multiple reasons. I was busy here in the garden building a fence, and I also had some festivities last week. And Anthony may have seen it. Yes, that is correct, Peter Jackson. So many random streams these days, it's difficult to keep track. That's why I produce a list. I can let the list scroll by here, so you can see it, but I'm not going to name it. That list is based upon all the live streams which I think are interested for everybody around the globe. So, and I see that Ivo van Zon is back from a trip from Miniature Wonderland. So I hope you made a lot of pictures and videos, and gonna post videos of them as well. Especially from the Drake Passage, for example, which is very nice. That's the new edition in Miniature Wonderland. I still would like to go there. I was never there, so I saw a lot of videos on it. I'm following them already a long time on YouTube, especially Gerrit's Tagebuch, where he keeps track of everything, what he does and what issues they have, and especially now with the Formula 1 and Formula E track of Monaco, that they added the surface layer of it, and now they started to have problems again that the cars don't run correctly. So hey, welcome Lee from Ainfield Road, Layout and Love. Welcome. Okay, so Ivo, it was very nice. Spent 6 hours in total. So well, that's nice. That's nice. No, that's true. But they have problems. They added another layer. They tested the street surface layer on small tracks, but now on a big track, and they have another issue there. So well, let's see. Maybe next year they will find a solution for that for Monaco. Definitely. So okay, so you did the VR tour as well. Okay. Yeah, and it's not one building anymore. You have multiple buildings now with the bridge section, which you need to cross over to the other of a new part which they built. So well, who knows? Maybe next year that I will be there. So yeah, everybody saw the message. Yeah, what I'm gonna do the upcoming months. There's a lot of things which I would like to do. Well, since I was working here and also working in the caravan to make everything back to original again. So now I have time again to invest on ideas which I have for this layout. Yeah, everybody knows my layout, so let me get it in full. So here over, that's the layout where we have Buddy Town, where we have Kevin's Yard, which is still not connected. We have the Shadow Station, which works halfway, but the turnouts here are not connected yet to my main system, so I can't connect it. Hey, I see Dino. So we need to help Dino to get up to the 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed to him, just please subscribe to him. So, but yeah, I would like to make some additions here, and you saw me working on partially putting ballast in. So we need to complete the ballast over there. Need to ballast this area over here as well. So a lot of things to do. Mentioned in several live streams back that I need to redo the cable management underneath the cabin yard, because I used tape, actually duct tape, the stronger ones, like this one. This is very strong duct tape. I use that one underneath the table, but still it's on wood, so it will get loose. So who knows I need to lift it up a little bit higher. So I think I'm gonna use some staples to get it connected, and then I can lower it, and then I finally can attach it to the system. The closet branch is in. Hey, welcome, closet branch. You made it on time. We are just 14 minutes in, so it's so you can see the show a little bit longer than usual. Cheers. So yeah, on Kevin's yard, all those buildings, I can take them off, but they also have lights in it. So that's is a little bit difficult, and I can maybe I can let me see if I can turn that camera over. Oh, sorry, that should be that one. Let me hope you not get dizzy. So let me try to zoom in. Okay. So if I put this aside, you can see that there is a cable here, which means that there is an LED in here to light up that building. So, or I need to remove all those LEDs and all the other sections of other buildings. Let me, so all the other buildings over there, they all have lights in them. So it's a little bit hard to get that off. Yeah, the roof is also fixed. Time to put in some connectors. Well, yeah, I could do that. That's what I did with the other buildings. So let me turn the camera. Turn it the other way. So all these buildings here in Buddytown, they are all connected with a connector, but they all run over over an I2C bus. They have their own controller in it, so they're like the PWM controllers to control each light in the building. So that's the easier thing. So I can pull out that cable and then remove the building. So that's true. I might, but with the Kevin's yard, it's only 1 or 2 LEDs in each building, so it's not that much. And they are controlled individually, but I will see how I can fix that. So maybe you can see that the windmill is not turning at this moment. I know that I had it running, but I encountered an issue. Not with the motor, but with the interference of the motor to the Arduino which I'm using to control the lights. It just kills because it's AC running over there, so I need to try to shield the AC from the DC controlled section of the of the Arduino who controls all the lights in Buddytown. So I need to see how I can do that. But to be able to do that, swing it over a little bit. I need to remove Codyville. So I need to lift out that section, and then I can get that cable, because it's I know it's a double wide cable, so I need to put isolation on top. Isolation, isolation wire around it. So that is for later. I can still have it turn, but yeah, the problem is that it kills the section due to interference, and it just runs on the what is it? 16 volts AC. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to, what I'm going to do. So, question: how do you reach the deepest area of your layout? Do you have an access hatch? Yes, I have. So let me turn it this way. See if I can make it a little bit higher. So the deepest area would be, where is my stick? Where did I put my stick? So the deepest area is over there. And here in the front, where that train is going, so where the shuttle train is, so where this shuttle train is, this is an exit. This is something what I can remove. So it's like a hatch, this section. But let me turn this one off so you can see it. Disconnect that one. But this is what I wanted to do. Usually, if a derailment happens here, then I grab my then I grab this. So I can grab a train. But since I don't have anything built on this area yet, I can actually lift this out. Put it aside. So now I have a hole here where I can stand, and now I can reach that area over there. So you can see it. So I can reach this section. I can't reach that section over there, so the windmill is out of reach. Turn it a little bit. So I know that the windmill is out of reach, but I have a small two-step. I don't have it here currently in the room, which I can put in that area and then get to that windmill. Yeah, that's, and I still want to put scenery on that, but I will leave it as a open hatch so that I can lift it out. It doesn't, I'm not going to run any trains on that. So yeah, that's how I do that over there. So, but yeah, since we are in that area, let me go back to that overview. Swing it around. There. Yeah. You see that I made some drawings over here. This is supposed to be a river because I have a bridge over here. I hope you can see it. That bridge will be connected to the to Kevin's yard, but I would like to take this section out and make a river over here, and then a small bridge as well over here for Buddytown, so that Buddytown is connected via an extra bridge where cars are running to the train yard. So, but I was thinking, well, I made that drawing on there, but how I'm gonna cut it out? I can use a jigsaw, but there are already cables running here under this area. I can loosen those cables. So I thought, yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna use a what is it? A grinder with a small blade, and then cut it out. So, but I will make some videos of it later this year. And I also need to swap it around. And I also need to add this back, because this is the street which actually is connected under the railway here to the back road. And of course, I want to try to fine-tune my way of controlling the trains. So let me make it a little bit darker so you can see the light. So now you can see that there are lights in the buildings in Buddytown. What make is that bridge, and is it a 3D printed one? No, it's not a 3D printed one, at least I don't believe that. I would like to, yeah, I would need to look it up which bridge it is. I think I still have the box where it was shipped in, but yeah, they are lying underneath the layout. So, but let me run a small train. It should work, and you should see train coming. There it is. Oh, I think it's running a little bit too fast. Let me move it around. Yes. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more darker. It's a little bit too dark. Yeah. So here you can see that Buddytown is all lit, and there are no street lights on. These are all controlled over JMRI. Even oh, I hear a derailment. So you can see that there are street lights on. The lights in some buildings are on. Maybe if I can turn this one off completely, you see it a little bit better. Hopefully it comes through that lights are on, and you will see that the lights are going on and off at some point. Yeah, Miniature Wonderland has a great day and night cycle, including the volcano. Yeah. Well, they what is it? With me, it's 24 minutes it's in our time is a full day in Buddy Town. So let me see if I can turn one light on. Okay. Let me make it a little bit like this. So I would be able to do that as well, to control every light on. Funny thing was that 75% of the fire truck came racing in for a battery. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, well, I don't have any running trucks here. I know that you can get it for N scale. You have the strip which you need to put in, so the magnetic strip, so that the cars can follow it. So the car system, but yeah, it's but it's a little bit too much for here. I'm not gonna do that. Let me see. Vesuvius was epic when they built it a few years ago, and now they have moved well beyond that. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, the Closet Branch. Yeah, so 24 minutes in our time. It's a full day in Buddy Town. So it will be getting day. Now it's night over there. I actually, let me see, what time is it? Yeah, it's 10 minutes past 9 in the evening. I can see it on another screen where I have a clock of it as well. Yeah, a Magno rail. Yeah, you could use that one, but no, that's another challenge. If I would like to do that here, I will keep it with this. So, but let me put a little bit more light back so I can check what the derailment was about. Turn all the lights back on. Whoopa. Let me move that one over. So maybe you can see it in the back. There is a car lying around here. So that one was just off, and that was the cleaning car. So let me show you the cleaning car which I use. So I have strips underneath the car which you just clip on the wheels, and then I have some what is it? Glasses, cleaning towels for glasses. This is actually based upon the package from, what was it? From Noch. I have one left over here, so let me take that one. And what I do is when so this is a new one. Let me remove this one. Oh. And I'm gonna add the new one to it. You can just clip on the rails on the axle like this, and then you can just put it on the track. So let's run it for a while, because this was from what is it, 20-minute run. So let's give it a go again. Let's go over this full view. Going back to my engine driver. Let's see if it will run. Oh. So and I'm using engine driver on the cell phone to control my analog trains. Most of you already know that. So I have a specific track layout where I detect where the train is. It's still not working 100% because I think the issue is that the cables are too close together, so I need to put shielding on them as well, because of the pulses which go over it. That might be the reason why you will see that the train, when it travels, the track lights up red, and at some areas where you can see right now the inner loop of Buddytown, that one is lit red, which is incorrect because there is no train on that section which runs. The only train which runs is on the outer section. So, but this is usually what I do when I want to clean the track. I let the train run for a while, and I can actually change the turnouts as well. So let me close that one and close that one. Now the train should travel also on the inner side, which is which hasn't been cleaned yet. So now you see that the train travels in that inner section, and it goes over to track 8, track 9, and track number 10 is the one which was red. So let's see if that one clears. No, it doesn't clear it. For the train station, I've chosen that it was pink, so it shows that one. So I need to check why my track 10 keeps saying that there is a train on it, which isn't. I do hear that there is a derailment coming. Yeah, there it goes. So somewhere it seems that the track is still clean enough. So maybe you can see it. That one is has no dirt on it yet. So let me do another run. Yes, I have. I have a laptop standing on another desk, which runs the MRI, and it also is connected to my DCC. Let me, by the way, stop the train so that I can connect the car back to it. So my the laptop which I use, it has a USB hub connected to it, and that USB hub is connected to my power section. And let me see if I can do that quickly. No, I don't have that quickly. Yeah, well, no, the software doesn't control the power and doesn't detect. I have a dedicated power section for that. Let me just grab the other camera, which I just used, and put some light here. So let me switch to this camera. So what you see over here, that is the heart of my system. So this top section, that controls the power to each power section of my track. And it has current sensors on top of it. And the current sensors, they send the information to an Arduino that they detect that there is current flowing on that track. And the Arduino is over here. And the Arduino is then connected over an I2C bus to my main system, which is down here. And that goes over USB. So over that USB hub over here. And that one is connected to my laptop. And then in JMRI, everything is translated. So the turnodes are controlled over there with the relays, boards, and my power to the track is coming from here. So currently I have 11.7 volts on the track. If there is a train, if a track has power. And at this moment there is no power on the track itself because I control that via JMRI and DCC-EX. I have a DCC-EX system over here, and as you can see, there is power on the programming track, but there is also power on the regular track. But the power on the regular track is, I'm not using the DCC-EX system to directly put power on my track. I sniff the bus to get the data for each locomotive and then use my own system to control it. So that is yeah, that is Spaghetti Junction and huge wire for it. Yeah, well, I still need to clean it up because this was actually a test on if I would get it running or not. So yeah, that's what I did, and I wrote the program myself on the power section within the Arduino, and now I'm having a generic profile created for JMRI, which means that profile puts power on all the sections, and the program itself, which I have as well, is I can also select an individual train if I want to. So with the engine driver, oh, see that lost connection. Let me power it again. So you see that this is just engine driver. For the iPhone you have V throttle or Y throttle, and I have, I hope you can see it, it's a little bit out, so you can see it's green, but I can switch it off. Now it's off, and if I go back to the other camera, you can see that the LEDs are off on the DCC-EX, which means that the DCC-EX system doesn't send any information out. So DCC is easy, right? Well, it all depends. It all depends. It all depends how complicated you are gonna build. Analog, you can make one loop, put power, 2 wires on the analog train, use a transformer, which I had connected to the shuttle, and then control your. Let me change back here too. And then control the power on the track with your transformer. I have so many power sections here, I didn't have that much of transformers because all the trains which I run, so like this one, this is just regular analog, DC. This one, just DC. All the trains which are on my track is DC. But I'm using DCC to control my tracks. And DCC is just 2 wires. It all depends on how you're looking at, because you have your accessory bus, you have your programming track, you have your power to the track. But if you want to make it more complicated, and if you want to use block detection or entering a block and leaving a block, you need to program program what you use. So within JMRI or what is it, top loop or any rail, whatever program you have. So what is it, Evo? N scale, BNSF? And in theory it is, yeah, 2 wires, yeah. So the more functions, the more complex. That is true. And with what I created, yes, it's becoming complexer each time, because the shadow station is partially connected, and the shadow station has one other thing. I build in, within the shadow station, I build in sensors. So let me see. So within the shadow station, I build in sensors. Here are sensors, which are Hall sensors. And under several locomotives, there is a magnet, a neodymium magnet. And the neodymium magnet is then detected by these detection points, which you can see here. And that will detect if there is a train in that area, if it comes in it and out of that. So it's block detection there. So that makes it even more complicated to do. So to answer your question, Closet Branch, I'm using Arduino. So the program is created with the Arduino programming programmer, and it is actually based upon C language, and then just burn it onto a Arduino, and most of the Arduinos which I use are Arduino Nano, positioned on a shield. So this is the Nano, and I position that on a shield like this, and then put it on the board so that every sensor or detector or relay board has individual power as well. So that is the advantage of using the shield. And then I'm going to write the program, and I'm going to try to have the program communicate with my power section and with JMRI. And so I use a Nano for controlling the snap switches for the turnouts. I'm using a Nano which controls the whole LED set from Buddytown, and I actually want to add, because that's another project which I'm going to try to do, Codyville to it. Codyville will need to have some street lights attached to it. They will then be controlled by a street light programmer on that same Arduino. The lights in the buildings of Codyville, they will need to be put in each building, which means that I need to remove the roof from some buildings and then put cables to it. So yeah, I can use ultrasound in the train. Yeah. And then over Wi-Fi, and then your Wi-Fi loses connection. So yeah, that's more suited for the USA train. Yeah, well, no. Dave, you could turn on your lights in the passenger cars just by crossing over a magnet. Well, since it's analog, there is nothing in. I have some cars which have lights in it, but they will lit as soon as they receive power from the track. There is no decoder in it, because I'm not using DCC decoders in the train. So they are either on when there is power on the track or off. Don't be. There are more people who don't understand. They see all the spaghetti and they get dizzy. Spaghetti of wires. Now, I still want to clean it up a bit, but well, I didn't have time for it. That's why I'm building the second layout in the caravan to try it a little bit better. Yeah, you can stick to DC until you learn about the more complicated stuff. Well, DC can still be a lot of complicated. Well, yeah, that would be well, yeah, a reed switch in the in the train. Yeah, that would be an option, because I have reed contacts under my track, which in which the neodymium magnet, which is under a train. Do I have a train where it's under? Oh, not that one. Yeah. So I have here a neodymium magnet, which is under the train. That is to detect if this train goes into a section, especially the shadow station, because I would like to control the shadow station. For example, when on the main track, if I want to run a train on the main track and then I want to leave it off-site and then let it stay there, that means in JMRI you could set a route that it needs to exit, and then it needs to go into the shadow station. I wanted to create a helix for that, but I didn't have any height enough. The distance from that curve going underneath my table wasn't long enough to get a 6 centimeter, just a little bit less than 2 inches of clearance. So I thought I'm going to build a shadow station where that train comes into the shadow station and it detects, there has the first detection, that alarm is set, which means it needs to stop on that track and then wait for 10 minutes before it can leave back onto the main track. So those automatic sections you can run on JMRI or any other program, what you would like to use, like Rockrail or what is it, Dynamo, or there are so many programs which you can use. So that is what I would like to do for the future. But still, yeah, I need to work on a lot of areas on my table to get everything running the way I want to. So also a little bit fault finding, which I had on my layout in the caravan, where one single locomotive didn't go over the turnouts. Straight was no problem, but if the turnout was set to diversion, then the train derailed, and the issue was the wheel spacing. It was too wide, which caused the derailment. So I had to narrow them back. All of that stuff, and that's the same here. I know at some point, because you saw it happening, the cleaning wagon derails at some, it's either a turnout or it is an outstanding screw, because all my track is screwed in with very small screws until the ballast comes in, and when the ballast is there I can remove it, so I have space. So yeah, a lot of things which I need to do. So let me see, how are we with time? Okay, it's still a reasonable time. So let me put that camera back up. Okay. It doesn't like it. So let me see. No, it doesn't like it. It didn't like it. Let me restart it. There it is. So yeah, a lot of things to do over there by adding street lights and lights in the building. And I'm just using soft LEDs to do that. The train station, which is still not complete. And oh yeah, Dino, you had a question in regards to tracks, rails. Put that down. Are you still in, Dino? Because I have several tracks here which I'm currently not using anymore. I have smaller sections which I still use, but I don't have any plans to expand. So I have, let me, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of N-scale track. Oh, I saw, hey, Sion is here. That's GWR Buckley Junction. Welcome. They found spare. Going. So it was you, right, who had some questions in regards to that. So I have to look it up on the saved. Yes, those are spares. Sion. Correct. Yes, they are. And this is N-scale track. So scale 1 to 160. So I have 5 or 6 of them in that length. Well, it all depends where it needs to go to. Because I don't know what the if it's going to be sent to the UK, what it costs. So let me take one out. This is flex track. So and this one has on one end it's 2 by 2. So 2 connected, 1 open, 2 connected, 1 open. So and that is what I use throughout my whole track. I don't know if that is Pico track. There is no information on it. I also have one brown left because that one I found easier. Let me see, is that one? Oh no, these are all black. I don't know which brand it is, Peter. I usually buy them in packs of 4, and then they cost, what is it? 15 euros, I believe. And they are 80 centimeters long. Yes, Dave? You have a question? Okay, Peter is working it out at Sion. Because, yeah, shipping is usually, it makes it more expensive. Especially when you're shipping it outside of Europe. So, yeah, a lot of things, 10 maybe more. Okay. Well, you can check with Peter on that one. So Peter and Sion, they are working out something. Looks like it. But Dave, Did you have a question? Oh, where I'm I see. I missed that. Where you live, hi. I'm living in the Netherlands, nearby the German border. So that's past Arnhem, between Arnhem and the German border. So, oh yeah, one thing before I forget it. You all may have seen my new stickers. And if you want some, because everybody is sending them around, just send me an email. The email can be found on my info page. You can just click on it to get the email address. If you send me your address, then I will send you the sticker. Let me open this package because these are new. So you can find them. It's the same now as the logo of the website. So I hope you can see it. So it's with the windmill. It's H&H Express model N scale trains, and I can send you stickers if you want. So send me an email. You can find the email address on my homepage. On the YouTube channel, so at the info page, and I will send it off. I can also send you my business card with it as well. Yes, I know, you know. Thank you. Yeah, it took me a while to get it like this because the trains which are on it, German trains, Dutch train, and the US train, and I thought I'm gonna combine it because the stickers are my own design, and they are also part of my business card. Okay, Anthony. Well, thank you for coming in. I actually would like to end the stream as well because it's already past 9 o'clock p.m. over here. So tomorrow is another day. So yeah, take care, Anthony, and hope the garage gets finished soon, and have fun with it. So yeah, and with that, I would also like to thank everybody for joining in. Thank you for being part of this live stream. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments on this video or send me an email. The closet branch, you're still recovering from the depression. I need some beers. Okay, no problem. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining in, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know if another video comes out on Thursday because I didn't have time to work on it yet, but you will see it automatically in your feed. So thank you everybody, and we will speak to each other another time. Thank you, bye.